Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Today's plant-based character is yang, is a tree, poplar tree. And yang is, just like liu, is one of the most commonly seen trees in our landscape over there. So it made into different kinds of characters. We even have a family surname that's Poplar, pronounced as yang. And I guess you have probably seen a ton of Chinese first names like blah, 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 Yang. I cannot think of anyone right now, but it's a commonly seen Chinese last name. Anyways, it's made of the tree symbol, canopy of the tree, trunk, the root of the tree connected at the trunk. And the right side is the pronunciation yang, and also I think it's the one that gives extra meaning or specific definition, because the tree symbol is simply categorical. And then when we want to specify which particular kind of a tree, then it's the job of the right side. And this right side pronounced as yang in ancient times is the same as the sun. And the whole story is, okay, we have the sun spreading out on earth. So here's my reading of the character. It's made of three parts. The sun symbol on the top, sphere with horizontal line, that's energy, energetic ball. That's Chinese definition of the sun, which is pretty accurate, right? Simple, but essential, like the key features of what the sun is to us. Then horizontal line over here, because it's below the sun, right? So I would regard it as the earth, the surface we're living on. So we're living on below, we're living on top of the earth, but below the sun. That's our human biosphere. And then the bottom looks like, okay, there are two readings. One, because, okay, Chinese have this convergence of characters. They may came from different imagery in nature, but then it look kind of similar. So people over the time kind of confused, like exactly where this one came from. So there are two readings of this at least. One reading is these are the flags, because in ancient times, different tribes have their own flag symbol, and flags back then often have the stripes on it with different color blocks to differentiate different tribes, right? So the flag means it's going to fly in the wind, and then that's how you can symbolize your tribe, right? That's flag. Second is the wing of the bird, just one wing, and we have yu, means feather, specifically means a bird's feathers. And then at that moment, we use double wing to show the whole imagery of it's the wing, two pairs of wings of the bird. So in here, this is one side of the wing. So there are two ways to read this icon. And actually the third one that looks just like that also is the four-legged animals. Sometimes we, for example, we use that icon on our pig symbol. So the pig looks just like that, four leg, to differentiate two-leg being, which is our biped human being. So this, at least there's three ways to read it, right? But both the flag and the wing have the association with spreading, because you have to spread the wing, right? The wing, once it's tugged in, it doesn't look like that. So this by itself, we view like that, it's a spread wing, or it's a spread out flag. In either case, it's spreading. So we have the yang, just like the yin and the yang. This yang actually means the spreading of the sunlight over earth, right? Spread sun over earth. And from this imagery, it's definitely ancient time. It looks like a flat earth theory is dominant over there. But regardless, it's pretty accurate of our definition of what yang is about. It's about you, the sun is beaming down on you. The sunlight is spreading over the world. That's the yang character. So we have the yang, the sun spreading, associated with a tree. So I guess this is the one tree that we see growing, like in our landscape, growing, because it's the most common tree. So we basically use the tree growing or spreading under the sun. and that's poplar. Okay, yang liu yi. So liu was what we talked about yesterday, and the yang is another common tree. So these two probably oftentimes pair together. That create the landscape of a variety of trees, and I mean by variety, probably they are the most common used tree to decorate our environment. So yang liu yi, again, Chinese use repetition, exact same word, same pronunciation next to each other, yi, to create the sense of almost like a motion, momentum, or rhythm, or pacing. So yang liu yi means the two type of trees. They are sort of belong to each other. They long for each other. They want to be together. So yang liu yi, oftentimes, even if we talk about two trees, we can use it on friendship or romance. It's like you have the sense of belonging. You want to eat. So it's double mutual, bi-directional attraction or belonging. Like you want to get together. Okay, 水性杨花. Okay, it actually talks about people who are very flirtatious, who doesn't feel loyal to any relationship, and they're changing all the time. So we use 水性, so the nature or the character of water, because water keeps changing, keeps flowing, it doesn't stay. There's no moment for water to stay still. I mean, unless it's in a lake, but water in nature is going to go down the slope, however steep the slope is, in a waterfall, in a creek, stream, river, eventually to the ocean, it keeps going. So it doesn't stay. So this 水性 means things are changing as fast as water. Yang hua, and yang, this poplar tree, probably the poplar tree have a type of flower that's, I don't know, it's flowy. Again, it doesn't stay either. It's a kind of a traveling kind of flower. So people use this uncertainty, this unstableness, this keeps changing character on a person to mean somebody who is a playboy, basically, or playgirl, who doesn't want to stay in any relationship long term. They have to change it. They have to move on. So that's 水性杨花. And yang used here, 杨家将, is a famous theater or drama in Chinese story, talks about this family, this military family, have, I guess, 3 generations in that family that defend the country. And 家将, like from that family, 家as home, right? Poplar is their family name from their home or household. 将, like they have military leaders come from there. So they are the military leader producing base, I guess, in itself. So that's quite a honorable role, right? So just like the military veterans got such a high esteem in American culture, around the world, I guess, because they sacrifice, they risk their life for the rest of their people. So Yang Jiajiang is a highly popular theater theme, as well as respected. So Yang is family surname, and then it symbolizes change, it symbolizes belonging as well. Because okay, look at this expression, the same character in 2 expressions, but actually the opposite of their nature, right? 杨柳依依 means belonging, and 水性杨花 means undetached, unbelong. All right, I just discovered that. Anyways, so it's one of the most common landscape tree. And there you go, Yang poplar.